Why is 2024 a pivotal year for the British royal family? Specialists have disclosed that King Charles has been toiling diligently this year, as 2024 will be a decisive year for the monarchy's future. There will be significant shifts in the roles of its members, notably a dramatic exchange of responsibilities, particularly for William and Catherine. Don't miss this video if you want to know more about the evolving dynamics of the British royal family. 2024 has been a tumultuous year for the British royal family, marred by a series of difficulties and tragedies that have unfolded within just the first 6 months. This recent turmoil follows a string of challenges in the preceding years, casting a shadow over what has traditionally been seen as a resilient and enduring institution. The departure of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle from their royal positions in early 2020 marked the beginning of a period of significant upheaval. Their decision to step back from royal duties and relocate to North America created a rift within the family, the effects of which continue to be felt. The couple's subsequent revelations about their experiences within the royal household, particularly those shared by Prince Harry in his memoir Spare, brought to light issues that had previously been kept behind closed doors. Harry's candid accounts included startling insights into the inner workings of the monarchy and his personal struggles, igniting public debate and further straining familial relationships. The royal family's woes were compounded by the deaths of two pivotal figures in quick succession. Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, passed away in April 2021 at the age of 99. His death marked the end of an era, as he had been a steadfast presence on Queen Elizabeth II's side for over 7 decades. The nation mourned his loss, and the royal family faced the daunting task of navigating their duties without his support. Barely a year later, in September 2022, Queen Elizabeth II herself passed away, leaving a significant void in the monarchy. Her death was a moment of profound national mourning, as she had been the longest reigning monarch in British history, symbolizing stability and continuity. Her passing ushered in a new era with the ascension of King Charles III to the throne. Charles, who had spent a lifetime preparing for this role, faced the challenge of leading a grieving nation while establishing his own legacy. King Charles III's coronation in May 2023 was a historic event, yet the period following the ceremony has been far from celebratory. The first half of 2024 has seen the royal family grappling with various personal and public challenges, many of which are tied to health concerns. Reports of illnesses and hospitalizations among senior members of the family have fueled public anxiety and media scrutiny. Specifically, on January 17, 2024, the British royal family made a significant announcement that drew widespread attention and concern. It was revealed that both King Charles III and Catherine, Princess of Wales, required surgeries, marking a challenging start to the year for the monarchy. The transparency of the press release about King Charles III's condition contrasted with the more reserved nature of the statement regarding Princess Catherine's health, reflecting the different approaches to handling the public's interest and the individual's privacy. The BBC reported that the announcement about King Charles III's surgery was quite forthcoming. The press release read, "In common with thousands of men each year, the king has sought treatment for an enlarged prostate." This candid statement aimed to destigmatize the health issue, emphasizing its commonality among men and the importance of seeking treatment. The planned procedure for King Charles was scheduled for the following week, with an acknowledgement that he would need some time to recover. The openness about his condition was likely intended to preempt speculation and provide clarity to the public. In contrast, the announcement regarding Catherine, Princess of Wales, was more reserved. The press release from Kensington Palace described her surgery as a planned abdominal surgery, but did not elaborate on the specifics. The lack of detail left room for speculation, though it was made clear that she had undergone the procedure the day before the announcement and would be recovering for an extended period, unable to fulfill her usual duties into the spring. The choice to withhold specifics might have been influenced by a desire to protect her privacy and maintain a level of dignity in dealing with personal health matters. Both King Charles III and Princess Catherine were discharged from their respective hospital stays on January 29, 2024. This news was met with relief, but also underscored the ongoing health challenges facing the senior members of the royal family. Despite being back at home, their health issues did not end with their discharge. Not only King Charles and Catherine, Sarah Ferguson also underwent a mastectomy to treat the cancer. During this procedure, her medical team discovered cancerous moles, leading to a diagnosis of malignant melanoma. In January 2024, she publicly shared her melanoma diagnosis, emphasizing the importance of early detection and expressing gratitude to her medical team. A statement from her representative read, "The Duchess wants to thank the entire medical team which has supported her, particularly her dermatologist, whose vigilance ensured the illness was detected when it was, via People." Her candidness about her health struggles highlighted the critical role of vigilant medical care and early intervention in managing cancer. Now let's talk a little about Catherine. It is said that a conspiracy theory about her has emerged. Catherine faced an intensely scrutinized and tumultuous period in early 2024, exacerbated by her recovery from surgery and a series of unfortunate events that fueled rampant conspiracy theories and public speculation. The world was unaware of Catherine's cancer diagnosis, leading to widespread curiosity and concern about her extended absence from public life. Her last public appearance had been on Christmas Day 2023, and her sudden disappearance from the public eye left a void filled with conjecture and rumor. The situation took a dramatic turn on UK Mother's Day when an edited family photo shared by the royal family sparked a frenzy on the internet. The Associated Press and other news outlets quickly stopped using the picture, citing excessive digital alteration. Catherine later confessed to editing the picture herself, intending to present a more polished family image. However, this admission only intensified public speculation and conspiracy theories. One of the most sensational rumors suggested that a body double had been hired to take Catherine's place in public appearances. This theory gained traction due to the altered photograph, as skeptics argued that the changes were meant to disguise the use of a stand-in. Another persistent rumor posited that Catherine had left due to alleged infidelity by William, Prince of Wales, with Rose Hanbury. These rumors were further inflamed when celebrities, including Stephen Colbert, commented on the situation, giving the theories a broader audience. The role of disinformation and social media in amplifying these rumors cannot be overstated. Disinformation researcher Melissa Ryan told Wired, "They were dishonest, and then they put out at least one doctored photo. So, of course, at that point, they're going to lose all credibility." This loss of credibility created a fertile ground for speculation and mistrust, leading to a proliferation of conspiracy theories. The situation reached a boiling point when Hanbury's lawyers took legal action against media organizations and individuals, including Stephen Colbert, who had mentioned the cheating rumors on his show. In a statement shared with In Touch, her lawyers said, "We have written on our client's behalf to CBS and various other reputable media organizations to confirm that the allegation is false." This legal intervention highlighted the seriousness of the rumors and the impact they were having on the individuals involved. The chaotic spread of these conspiracy theories can be attributed to several factors. Firstly, the lack of transparent communication from the royal family about Catherine's condition created a vacuum that was quickly filled by speculation. The decision to release an altered photo, intended to maintain privacy and control over their image, backfired spectacularly, undermining public trust and fueling suspicion. Secondly, the digital age's rapid information dissemination played a crucial role. Social media platforms amplified every rumor and piece of speculation, allowing them to spread like wildfire. The involvement of celebrities added legitimacy to these theories in the eyes of the public, further complicating the situation. In the first half of 2024, the British royal family faced yet another significant challenge with Princess Anne's injury and subsequent hospitalization. On June 23rd, Princess Anne suffered a concussion and several other minor injuries, which doctors attributed to being struck by a horse's head or legs. The nature of the injury, coupled with the revelation of memory loss, added a layer of concern for her well-being and recovery. Princess Anne, known for her dedication and prolific engagement in royal duties, has been a pillar of stability and activity within the royal family. From 2021 through 2023, she attended more royal engagements than any other family member, earning her a reputation as one of the hardest-working royals. Her commitment to public service and the frequency of her appearances made her a central figure in maintaining the monarchy's visibility and engagement with the public. The incident on June 23rd was particularly alarming due to the nature of the injuries sustained. Concussions are serious injuries that can have a range of effects, from temporary memory loss to more long-term cognitive issues. The news that Princess Anne experienced some degree of memory loss was particularly concerning, as it raised questions about her recovery and the potential impacts on her future engagements. Thankfully, Princess Anne was able to return home on June 28th, a relief to both her family and the public. However, her recovery would require careful management, and she would need her doctor's approval before resuming her royal duties. This hiatus was a significant blow to the royal family, already grappling with the health issues of King Charles III and Catherine, Princess of Wales. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams had previously highlighted Princess Anne's importance to the royal family in an interview with The Telegraph. He remarked on her grounded nature and her integral role within the institution, noting, "The public sees Anne as someone who is grounded. I think the institution does need her very much." This sentiment reflects the high regard in which she is held, both by the public and within the royal household. Con mot moi longai kak, the ongoing rift between the British royal family and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, continues to cast a shadow over their relationships. The discord between the families remained unresolved into 2024, with new incidents exacerbating the situation and highlighting the strains in their interactions. One notable episode in this ongoing tension involved the revelation of Catherine, Princess of Wales's cancer diagnosis. Reports emerged that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle learned about Catherine's condition through her social media posts rather than through direct communication from the royal family. This method of notification contributed to feelings of exclusion and dissatisfaction. Additionally, it was reported that the Sussexes were snubbed and not invited to a significant royal event, further emphasizing the ongoing estrangement between the families. In a February 2024 interview with Good Morning America, Prince Harry spoke about his reaction to learning of King Charles III's cancer diagnosis. Harry described how, upon hearing the news from his father, he immediately traveled to the UK to be with him. "I jumped on a plane and went to go see him as soon as I could," Harry said, expressing his deep familial affection and gratitude for the opportunity to see Charles during this difficult time. Despite his visit, Harry did not have the chance to see his brother William, Prince of Wales, which underscored the continuing personal and familial divides. Further complicating matters, when Prince Harry returned to the UK in May 2024 for the Invictus Games' 10th anniversary event, he was once again unable to see his father, King Charles III. A representative for Harry told Page Six that this was due to Charles's demanding schedule. However, other sources suggested that the circumstances surrounding the visit might have been more complex, hinting at continued tensions and logistical challenges. The persistent strain in the royal relationships highlighted the broader context of the ongoing royal feud. The Sussexes' exclusion from key events and the difficulties in arranging private meetings with family members reflect the deeper issues that have strained their connections with the rest of the royal family. The rift, which began with Harry and Meghan's decision to step back from their royal duties and subsequent revelations about their experiences, continues to influence interactions and engagements. Despite these challenges, there were signs of potential reconciliation, particularly between King Charles III and Prince Harry. On July 1st, 2024, reports emerged that Charles might be planning a visit to California to see Harry, Meghan, and their children, Archie and Lilibet. According to a source cited by New Idea, this feud has gone on for far too long, and Charles is anxious to sort it out. But he knows it has to be on Harry and Meghan's home turf, particularly if he wants to see the grandchildren. This potential visit indicated a willingness on Charles's part to bridge the gap and address the strained relationships. Although many unfortunate events have happened to the British royal family this year, experts predict that 2024 will still be a year of many big, positive changes. First, we can see the most positive change from William, the future King of England. In November 2023, while attending the Earthshot Prize event in Singapore, Prince William, the Prince of Wales, articulated a significant shift in his approach to royal duties and charitable work. His comments, reported by The Telegraph, reflected a desire to bring a more focused and impactful change to the causes he cares about, particularly homelessness. William expressed his intent to move beyond merely acting as a patron and making occasional appearances, aiming instead for a more hands-on involvement in the issues he supports. "I want to actually bring change, and I want to bring people to the table who can do the change if I can't do it," William explained. This statement underscored his commitment to making a tangible difference, rather than just fulfilling traditional ceremonial roles. His approach to homelessness, a cause he has been involved with extensively, was highlighted as an area where he sought to have a more direct and personal impact. William's comments also touched on the importance of focus and the limitations of spreading oneself too thin. "But you have to remain focused. If you spread yourself too thin, you just can't manage it, and you won't deliver the impact or the change that you really want to happen," he said. This philosophy reflects a strategic shift in how he plans to allocate his time and efforts, aiming to concentrate on fewer causes but with greater depth and effectiveness. Marlene Koenig of the Royal Musings blog discussed William's strategic change with the Daily Express US, suggesting that this shift might lead to a reduction in what she described as bread-and-butter engagements, routine activities such as opening hospitals and attending various public events. Koenig speculated that William's push for this change could be part of a broader effort to make the monarchy more relevant by focusing more intensely on specific issues, rather than engaging in a wide range of traditional royal duties. This strategic shift, however, has not been universally welcomed. Critics and those working within the charitable sector have expressed concerns about the potential impacts of reducing the scope of royal engagements. According to a source cited by the Daily Beast, it is almost impossible to raise any serious amount of money in Britain without a royal patron. This comment reflects the crucial role that royal patronage plays in fundraising and public support for charities. The presence of a royal figure at an event, or as a patron, can significantly boost the visibility and credibility of charitable causes, often translating into substantial financial contributions. Second, it is said that the new royal decree implies Charles will be self-sufficient. At high-profile royal events, such as diplomatic receptions and state functions, women of the British royal family traditionally wear a royal family order, a distinguished honor consisting of a ribbon adorned with a small portrait of the reigning monarch. The royal family order serves not only as a mark of honor, but also as a symbol of allegiance and respect for the sovereign. The design and style of these royal family orders have evolved over time. Previously, the Royal Family Order honoring Queen Elizabeth II featured a butter yellow ribbon with long, flowing ends. This design was emblematic of the era and reflected the aesthetic preferences of the late Queen's reign. However, at the 2023 diplomatic reception, A noticeable change in the royal family orders, worn by Catherine, Princess of Wales, and Queen Camilla, was observed. The ribbons for their royal family orders were significantly shorter, and the traditionally long ends were no longer visible. This subtle but deliberate alteration sparked speculation about an impending update to the royal family order. Emily Nash, the royal editor for Hello, offered insight into the possible reasons behind this change. She suggested that the shorter ribbons could be an indication of a forthcoming upgrade to the royal family order. The king will issue his own royal family order in the future, which will replace the one worn by Queen Camilla and Princess Catherine, Nash explained. The shorter ribbon displayed is a reminder of that coming change. Nash further anticipated that the new royal family orders would feature the portrait of King Charles III, and that this transition might become evident by the following year. The evolution of the royal family orders is not a new phenomenon. For instance, when Catherine, Princess of Wales, received her royal family order in 2017, it marked a departure from tradition by avoiding the use of ivory in its design. This change was in alignment with the conservation efforts championed by her husband, Prince William, reflecting a modern approach to royal traditions and sustainability. The updated design of the royal family orders, including the recent change to shorter ribbons, could signify a broader effort within the royal family to adapt and modernize its traditions. The alterations may reflect a desire to align with contemporary values, such as environmental consciousness, while also signaling a shift in royal symbolism with the ascension of a new monarch. The change in ribbon length could be a precursor to a more significant update, potentially introducing new designs and elements that reflect the current reign. Third, experts say Harry and Meghan should use 2024 to rebrand. Since stepping back from their official royal duties in 2020, the couple has been under intense scrutiny and has faced a mix of criticism and support from various quarters. Their transition from royal life to their new roles as independent public figures has been marked by both high-profile successes and notable controversies. One of the more striking criticisms they faced was highlighted in an article by The Hollywood Reporter, which labeled them as one of Hollywood's most embarrassing missteps. This assessment was part of a broader critique of the couple's attempts to establish themselves in the entertainment industry and other public arenas following their departure from royal duties. The backlash reflected some of the challenges they encountered in reshaping their public image and forging a new path outside the constraints of royal protocols. Despite the negative press, historian and author Dr. Tessa Dunlop offered a different perspective. In an interview with The Mirror, Dunlop argued that even negative press could be beneficial, given the high-profile nature of the couple's media coverage. Such press is still good press, especially because of the other high-profile losers on that list, Dunlop noted, suggesting that the couple's visibility in the media landscape, even if contentious, keeps them relevant. Dunlop also commented on the potential for Harry and Meghan to leverage their public interest into something more enduring. The question for 2024 is whether they can convert that clickbait appeal into something more durable, she said. Her observation highlighted the challenge facing the Sussexes: to transform fleeting media attention into a solid, lasting impact that resonates with their audience and contributes positively to their brand. However, Dunlop cautioned that further criticism of the royal family could be detrimental to their public image. The couple appears to thrive on a high-risk strategy, but with so many people willing them to fail, they cannot afford to further squander their brand in 2024, she warned. The high-profile nature of their public statements and actions means that any missteps could have amplified repercussions, given the high level of public and media scrutiny. Public relations expert Mark Borkowski echoed this sentiment, emphasizing the pivotal nature of the year for the Sussexes. Speaking to Mail Online, Borkowski described 2024 as potentially seismic for Harry and Meghan, either because they're going to do something to recover and find a new positive tactic, or it's going to be the undoing of the brand, he said. This characterization underscores the high stakes involved for the couple as they navigate their public and private challenges. Fourth, although experts advise that Catherine may need to take more time off in 2024, there's no denying that her quiet contributions are driving positive change for the royal family. Catherine has now marked more than a decade of royal service, and her evolution over these 10 years has been both significant and transformative. Her journey from a newcomer to a central figure in the royal family has been marked by growth in confidence, expertise, and a deepening commitment to her causes. In recent years, she has emerged more prominently in the public eye, reflecting her increasing prominence within the royal family. This shift has been facilitated in part by the growing independence of her children, who are transitioning out of the baby stage, allowing her more time to devote to her royal duties and personal initiatives. Her growth over the past decade has been substantial. Catherine's early years as a royal involved learning the ropes and adapting to her new responsibilities, but she has since developed a strong sense of purpose and expertise. Her confidence in her role has expanded significantly, and her experience has enriched her approach to her work. This depth of understanding and her dedication are evident in how she engages with her causes and interacts with the public. One of Catherine's most notable commitments is her focus on the mental health and well-being of the next generation. Her dedication to this cause is not merely a reflection of her own experiences as a mother, but represents a broader, more profound concern for the developmental needs of children. Catherine's advocacy for early years development is grounded in the belief that these formative years are crucial for setting the foundation for a child's future well-being and success. It is a common misconception that Catherine's passion for early years development is solely a result of her role as a mother. While her personal experiences undoubtedly shape her perspective, her interest in this area goes beyond her own family. Catherine's work highlights a broader recognition of the importance of early childhood development, emphasizing that understanding and addressing these issues should not be confined to those who are parents themselves. In her advocacy, Catherine challenges the notion that only parents should be concerned with the early years. She argues that the importance of early childhood experiences extends beyond individual families, and that society as a whole has a role to play in supporting the well-being of young children. By focusing on the mental health and development of children, she aims to influence and inspire systemic change that benefits the next generation. It is a fact that when Catherine is around children, there's a noticeable transformation that occurs. Her demeanor changes dramatically. Her eyes light up, her face radiates warmth, and she exudes a genuine sense of joy and engagement. This magnetic presence around young people suggests that she has found a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose in her interactions with them. It seems clear that Catherine's calling aligns closely with her work related to children and their well-being. In her interactions with children, Catherine exhibits a natural ease and enthusiasm. She engages with them in a way that feels both authentic and nurturing, often discussing topics that resonate with their experiences. For instance, in a recent engagement, she asked a child, "You've been here before?" And when the child affirmed, Catherine responded warmly, "Yeah, because you do fun stuff like this. Because you learn all the time, don't you?" This kind of dialogue not only reflects her genuine interest, but also her ability to connect with children on their level. Her approach often includes questions that prompt children to reflect on their learning and experiences, such as asking if they find it easier to concentrate outside. This indicates not just her attentiveness, but also her understanding of the importance of creating engaging and stimulating environments for young minds. Catherine's growing maturity and increased public popularity have been evident, particularly over the past year. Her willingness to engage more openly and reveal aspects of her personality that were previously less visible has contributed to her enhanced public image. As she continues to evolve in her role, there is a noticeable shift towards a more open and relatable persona. Historically, one of the criticisms directed at Catherine was her perceived reluctance to disclose personal details about herself. This reticence, while understandable given her high-profile position, sometimes led to a perception of distance from the public. However, in recent times, Catherine has begun to show more of herself, which has, in turn, piqued public interest and affection. The more she shares, and the more she engages with the public in a meaningful way, the greater the public's interest and connection to her. Catherine fully grasps the significance of her future role as queen consort and the responsibilities it entails. Her awareness of the constant scrutiny and the intense public and media attention that accompanies her position shapes her approach to royal duties. Catherine's role within the monarchy is evolving in tandem with the changing expectations of a modern royal family, and she and Prince William are both acutely aware of the need to adapt and remain relevant. From the moment Catherine married into the royal family, she understood the gravity of her role and the expectations placed upon her. The scrutiny she faces is relentless, and every public appearance and engagement is closely observed. Catherine's commitment to navigating these challenges with grace and effectiveness reflects her deep understanding of the monarchy's evolving role in contemporary society. Prince William's admiration for his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, has been well documented. He has modeled much of his approach and demeanor on her example, seeking her counsel and drawing inspiration from her long reign. This influence is evident in how William and Catherine approach their royal responsibilities. They recognize the need for the monarchy to remain relevant and resonate with younger generations. This understanding drives their willingness to innovate and embrace new forms of communication, such as social media and television documentaries, to connect with the public. In their efforts to modernize the monarchy, William and Catherine have demonstrated a keen awareness of the importance of relatability and accessibility. Catherine's growing openness and personal engagement are part of a broader strategy to bridge the gap between the royal family and the public. Her approach includes a more personal and direct form of communication, which is increasingly evident in her public appearances and digital engagements. One notable aspect of this shift is the increased use of video messages and virtual interactions. These platforms allow Catherine and other royal family members to communicate in a way that feels more immediate and personal. For instance, Catherine's recent video calls with children and community groups exemplify this new approach. During these interactions, she engages directly with her audience, demonstrating a personal touch that enhances her relatability. In a recent video call, Catherine showcased her ability to connect on a personal level with a young child discussing their family and acknowledging their pride in their parents' work. Her responses are warm and encouraging, as seen when she responds to the child's display of a picture, saying, "Oh yeah, well done. Can you hold it up a bit to your left so we can see it? That's it. Brilliant. Look at that." This kind of interaction underscores her genuine interest and enthusiasm, making the royal family seem more approachable and engaged. From early in their relationship, Catherine and Prince William have consistently emphasized their desire to provide their children with as normal an upbringing as possible. This commitment is evident in their choice of education and lifestyle for Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. They have strived to balance their royal responsibilities with a desire to ensure their children experience a sense of normalcy and stability. One key aspect of this approach is their selection of educational institutions for their children. Prince George and Princess Charlotte have both attended Thomas's Battersea, a renowned private school in London. The decision to enroll their children in this school reflects their values and priorities, particularly their focus on a well-rounded education that extends beyond academics. Thomas's Battersea is notable not only for its strong academic reputation, but also for its emphasis on student well-being. The school's motto, "Be kind," aligns with the values Catherine and William hold dear. This focus on kindness and emotional support complements the rigorous academic curriculum, providing a balanced environment that nurtures both intellectual and emotional growth. In recent years, Prince William and Catherine have increasingly taken on substantial and impactful projects that reflect their evolving roles within the royal family. Their initiatives not only align with their personal passions, but also have the potential to create significant and lasting change. Prince William's primary focus for the foreseeable future is the Earthshot Prize, an ambitious and high-profile project designed to address environmental challenges and drive innovative solutions. Launched in 2021, the Earthshot Prize aims to discover and support groundbreaking solutions to some of the most pressing environmental issues facing the planet. Over the next decade, it seeks to have a transformative impact comparable to that of the Prince's Trust or the Duke of Edinburgh Awards. The Earthshot Prize is structured around 5 Earthshots or goals, each targeting a critical area for environmental improvement, such as restoring nature, cleaning the air, and revitalizing oceans. The scale and scope of the Earthshot Prize underscore William's commitment to environmental issues and his vision of using his platform to inspire global change. Meanwhile, Catherine has embarked on her own high-impact projects that leverage her passions and professional affiliations. Her work has gained prominence, showing her capacity to lead and affect tangible results. One notable project is her Hold Still competition, which was launched in spring 2020 in collaboration with the National Portrait Gallery, of which she is a patron. The competition invited the public to submit photographs capturing their experiences during the COVID-19 lockdown. The goal was to create a visual record of the pandemic and its impact on daily life. Hold Still quickly gained traction and became more than just a photographic exercise. It evolved into a significant cultural and historical documentation of the lockdown period. The competition drew a wide range of submissions, including poignant images of families adapting to new realities and dedicated NHS and social care staff working tirelessly on the front lines. Catherine's involvement in this project showcased her ability to tap into the public mood and channel it into a meaningful and impactful exhibition. The Hold Still exhibition was notable not only for its content, but also for its innovative format. It was the first virtual photographic exhibition of its kind, making it accessible to a global audience and allowing people from around the world to engage with the project. This approach demonstrated Catherine's adaptability and her knack for using her interests, such as photography, to address current issues and connect with the public in new and engaging ways. Fifth, we will receive a positive signal in the relationship between Camilla and Catherine. Camilla, with her extensive experience and grounded personality, has played a significant role in guiding and supporting Catherine as she navigates her responsibilities within the royal family. Having come from a life outside the royal sphere, Camilla brought valuable insights and a practical understanding of royal duties. Her ability to adapt and thrive despite challenging circumstances has been an asset to Catherine, who, like her, has had to learn the ropes of royal life while maintaining her personal identity. Camilla's sense of humor and ability to connect with others has made her a particularly supportive figure for Catherine. Known for her fun-loving nature, Camilla's approachability and down-to-earth demeanor have likely provided Catherine with a sense of ease and camaraderie. This bond has been evident in their public appearances and interactions, where they often display a relaxed and genuine rapport. Catherine's comfort and confidence in her role have grown significantly over the years, partly due to the supportive presence of Camilla. The Queen Consort's ability to seamlessly integrate into her role while maintaining her distinctive style has set a positive example for Catherine. Their public engagements together, such as during the lockdown period, have highlighted their effective partnership and mutual respect. One notable aspect of their relationship is the lack of competition between them. Camilla and Catherine work in harmony, with Camilla never overshadowing Catherine or vying for attention. Their interactions often reflect a balanced partnership where both contribute equally without stepping on each other's toes. This collaborative approach is reminiscent of the early days of Prince Charles and Princess Diana, where their public engagements were marked by a similar sense of purpose and unity. Their shared sense of humor is another key element of their bond. Both Camilla and Catherine possess a self-deprecating wit and enjoy engaging in light-hearted banter. This trait has been particularly visible in their joint appearances, where they often engage in playful teasing and competitive activities. A memorable example of this was their visit to Galway in early 2020, where they participated in Gaelic football. The friendly competition and playful exchanges over who handled the hurling stick better showcased their shared sporting interests and their ability to have fun in public. Their competitive spirit, evident from their school and university days, is something they are unafraid to reveal. This openness about their personalities contrasts with the more reserved nature of some other royal family members who might shy away from displaying such a candid side. Catherine and Camilla's willingness to show their competitive and sporty sides publicly adds a relatable dimension to their public personas. Sixth, you will see the role of a king and queen expressed more clearly in William and Catherine through this action. In a period marked by national and global challenges, the role of the monarchy has become increasingly significant. As political divisions deepen and daily conflicts dominate headlines, the royal family provides a stabilizing and unifying presence that transcends these issues. The monarchy, especially through the work of William and Catherine, offers a sense of continuity and reassurance, reflecting values that resonate deeply during times of uncertainty. William and Catherine's roles have evolved significantly since their marriage, as they prepare for their future positions within the monarchy. Their engagement in high-profile diplomatic roles underscores their commitment to addressing pressing global issues. Their recent efforts are a testament to their growing influence and the expanding scope of their royal duties. One notable example of their increasing prominence is their high-level tour to Pakistan. This visit was not merely a ceremonial engagement, but a strategic move to deepen their understanding of the diverse environments and challenges within the country. By actively engaging with various communities and issues, they showcased their dedication to fostering international relationships and highlighting crucial topics like climate change and environmental sustainability. William and Catherine's diplomatic work extends beyond individual tours. It reflects their broader commitment to global concerns. Their efforts to address climate change and promote environmental awareness are particularly relevant as the younger generation becomes more involved in these issues. The couple's high-profile platform allows them to amplify important messages and inspire collective action. Their focus on these global challenges aligns with the pressing need for urgent action to preserve the planet's resources and address environmental threats. The importance of their role becomes even more evident in the context of a divided nation. Amidst political infighting and social discord, the monarchy's ability to transcend these divisions offers a sense of unity and shared purpose. William and Catherine's approach to their royal duties reflects this understanding as they work to bridge gaps and foster a positive public sentiment. Their dedication to these causes is not just about making statements, but also about driving tangible change. By using their position to spotlight critical issues, they contribute to a larger dialogue about the future of our planet and the need for immediate action. Their efforts align with a broader movement towards environmental awareness and sustainability, which is increasingly important to people around the world. Furthermore, William and Catherine's approach demonstrates a commitment to evolving the monarchy's role to address contemporary challenges. Their focus on global issues and diplomatic engagements is part of a broader strategy to ensure that the monarchy remains relevant and impactful in the modern world. Their willingness to tackle complex and urgent issues reflects a forward-thinking mindset that is crucial for maintaining the monarchy's significance in a rapidly changing global landscape. Their tours to Israel and the occupied Palestinian territories, as well as a high-profile visit to Ireland at the start of 2020, underscore their involvement in delicate diplomatic matters. These assignments reflect their preparation for future roles that will demand a nuanced understanding of global politics and international relations. Their engagements are not just ceremonial. They represent a strategic approach to diplomacy and international outreach, preparing them for their eventual roles as senior members of the monarchy. These tours provide valuable experience and insight into complex geopolitical issues, illustrating their readiness to handle sensitive diplomatic tasks as part of their broader royal duties. The COVID-19 pandemic posed a unique challenge to the monarchy, which traditionally relies on physical presence and visibility to connect with the public. During lockdowns, the inability to engage with people in person highlighted a critical need for the royal family to adapt and remain visible. William and Catherine responded to this challenge with remarkable adaptability and innovation. Embracing technology, they became known as the Duke and Duchess of Zoom and Skype, leveraging virtual platforms to maintain their public engagements. Their use of technology during the pandemic allowed them to continue their royal duties in a meaningful way, despite the restrictions imposed by lockdown measures. This adaptation was crucial not only for maintaining visibility, but also for providing a sense of continuity and stability during a period of uncertainty and hardship. By utilizing virtual platforms, they were able to reach out to key workers, including doctors, midwives, and teachers, offering support and gratitude on behalf of the nation. This approach to virtual engagements mirrored historical royal efforts to provide comfort and reassurance during crises. A comparison is often drawn to King George VI and the Queen Mother, who famously visited bombed areas of East London during the Blitz. Their presence was a powerful symbol of solidarity and resilience. Similarly, William and Catherine's virtual interactions served to reassure the public that the monarchy remained engaged and committed to supporting the nation through challenging times. Throughout the pandemic, William and Catherine's efforts to connect with frontline workers and offer encouragement demonstrated their understanding of the monarchy's role in providing stability and morale. Their commitment to recognizing and supporting those who were working tirelessly to manage the crisis reinforced the monarchy's relevance and its capacity to adapt to contemporary challenges. During the lockdown period, one of the most memorable images was of Prince William, Catherine, Princess of Wales, and their 3 children standing outside their home, participating in the nationwide clap for carers on Thursday nights. This act of solidarity became a poignant symbol of unity and shared experience as the entire nation came together to honor the tireless efforts of healthcare workers during the pandemic. For William and Catherine, this gesture was more than a public display. It was a profound way to demonstrate that they were not only leaders, but also part of the collective struggle facing the country. Catherine, in particular, spoke candidly about the personal challenges she faced during lockdown, including the difficulty of being separated from her family for extended periods. Her openness about missing her family resonated with many, highlighting her relatability and the common human experiences shared during this unprecedented time. This candidness helped bridge the gap between the royal family and the public, reinforcing the notion that they, too, were navigating the same difficulties. The role of the monarchy during the pandemic was marked by a type of moral leadership that went beyond traditional ceremonial functions. Members of the royal family, including the Queen, Prince Charles, Camilla, and William and Catherine, demonstrated great strength of character and a commitment to offering reassurance and support. Their presence provided a stabilizing influence, a reassurance that despite the turmoil, there was a steady and compassionate leadership guiding the nation through its trials. In the months leading up to and following the lockdown, William and Catherine emerged as pivotal figures in the royal family's response to the crisis. Their proactive approach and visible leadership have been particularly reassuring to both the Queen and Prince Charles. As future King and Queen, Their ability to connect with the public, embrace visibility, and rise to challenges has strengthened confidence in the future of the monarchy. Their presence and actions send a strong message of resilience and readiness, underscoring the monarchy's continued relevance and capability in addressing contemporary issues. Their leadership during the pandemic also highlighted their role as key figures in soft diplomacy. By remaining accessible and engaged, William and Catherine have effectively utilized their positions to foster a positive image of the UK on the global stage. Their actions and public engagements have been instrumental in maintaining diplomatic relationships and showcasing the UK's commitment to global issues. Catherine, in particular, faced criticism earlier in her public life, with some perceiving her as an empty vessel whose role was limited to appearances and ceremonial functions. However, the challenges of the pandemic provided her an opportunity to demonstrate her depth and capability. Her education and background, growing up in a middle-class family in Bucklebury, attending Marlborough College, taking a gap year, and eventually graduating from St. Andrews University, shaped her character and approach to her royal duties. Despite her initial shyness and the need to develop public speaking skills, Catherine's natural intelligence and strong work ethic have become evident. Over the past few years, Catherine has undergone a notable transformation, evolving into her role with a blend of gradual adaptation and quiet determination. Initially, Catherine's entry into royal life was marked by careful navigation rather than immediate prominence. She took her time to acclimate to her new responsibilities, allowing her to learn and grow organically into her role. This measured approach contrasted with the more immediate and high-profile impact expected of royal figures, especially given the intense scrutiny and high expectations placed upon her. Catherine's journey into royal life was always going to be contrasted with that of Princess Diana, a figure whose legacy looms large in the public imagination. Diana, known for her charisma and groundbreaking approach to royal duties, set a high bar that Catherine was inevitably measured against. However, rather than trying to replicate Diana's style, Catherine has successfully carved out her own identity within the royal family. She has taken the time to understand her role and responsibilities, and her growth has been marked by a genuine evolution rather than a rush to make an impression. Her transition into the role of Princess of Wales has been a gradual process. In the early days, the title of Princess of Wales may have felt overwhelming, given its association with Diana and the high expectations that came with it. Yet over time, Catherine has grown more confident and comfortable with her position. Her development has been characterized by a deepening sense of purpose and an increasing readiness to take on the responsibilities that come with her future role as queen. As she prepares for her eventual role as queen, Catherine's approach has been reflective and deliberate. She has taken the opportunity to understand the nuances of royal duties and to align herself with causes that resonate with her personally. Her work with early childhood development and her involvement in projects like Hold Still have highlighted her commitment to meaningful and impactful initiatives. These endeavors have allowed her to build a strong foundation for her future role, focusing on areas where she can make a significant difference. The iconic photograph of Catherine, then known as Kate Middleton, perched on the top deck of a bus in Chelsea, gazing out with a contemplative expression, is a striking image that many remember vividly. It captures a moment of serene introspection and perhaps daydreaming about a future that, at the time, was still a distant possibility. The image speaks volumes about the life she would come to lead, a life of immense public scrutiny, significant responsibilities, and profound influence. Catherine's journey from that contemplative moment to becoming the future Princess of Wales and eventually the Queen Consort is a testament to her growth and adaptability. Her evolution from a university student to a key figure in the royal family has been marked by a long period of preparation and adaptation. Her role has expanded significantly since her early days as a royal, and she has emerged as a vital asset to the monarchy, balancing the responsibilities of her public duties with the need to protect and enhance the royal brand. The concept of Catherine being a sparkling asset for the royal family reflects not only her personal charm but also her ability to connect with the public and undertake her responsibilities with grace and diligence. She has navigated her role with a careful and considerate approach, understanding that her actions and public perception are integral to the monarchy's image. This awareness has guided her actions and decisions, ensuring that she upholds the values and expectations of her role while also contributing her own unique strengths. Her long apprenticeship has prepared her well for the demands of royal life. From her early involvement in charity work to her more recent high-profile initiatives, Catherine has gradually built her experience and confidence. This period of preparation has equipped her to handle the complexities of her role with poise, allowing her to contribute meaningfully to various causes and public engagements. What do you think about the changes in the British royal family in 2024 and the positive signs from Catherine and William? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.